Hi, Room 20 friends. I'm going to read a story called Cookie, Koala, and the Problem. Now, this story is about problem solving. I'm excited. Cookie awoke to find a problem on the floor. Look, it says problem. The problem's sitting right on the floor. I've never seen that before. It was only small, so he put it outside the front door. Yet the very next day, it had got bigger. What Cookie was to do, he could not figure. Look at his problems getting bigger. He thought, if I ignore it, then it might go away. But it was larger still the following day. He then covered it up so it was out of sight. We can still see it, huh? But it didn't go away. It just blocked out the light. Is this yours? Cookie asked his friends with a moan. Look how big the problem's getting. They said, no, sorry, we have problems of our own. Their problems are little. Well, said Cookie, then I will get rid of it. But as hard as he pushed, it wouldn't move a bit. You see, he had taken too long to take charge, and now the problem had grown too large. So he avoided the problem for too long and he ignored it, and it just got bigger and bigger. Cookie was now angry at the problem, was shouting, though this didn't help, and he was left pouting. He'd left it too long, which now made him sad. That's when he had an idea. I'll ask Granddad. Asking an adult for help, especially a trusted adult when you have a problem, is a great idea. Granddad was smart. Granddad was clever. A problem he could not solve? No, not never. That's his granddad, and he looks really smart. Granddad sat in his favorite rocking chair and thought about the problem with great care. I need to see it before I can help you. Bring it to me so I get a better view. I can't lift it, Cookie was sad to admit. Granddad smiled softly. I only need a little bit. First, look at the problem closely. Find a crack and break a piece off for me. So to find a crack, Cookie really tried. First of all, he looked on the inside. He's inside the O. Then the outside. Then the upside. Then the downside. Then the top side, underside, right side, left side. Until finally, the crack he spied. Ooh, there's the crack. He was pleased that he had finally found the crack, and so he broke a piece off and ran all the way back. But Granddad shook his head at what Cookie had brought. He said, No, that's no good. That's not what I had thought. Bring me another. That's not the piece I meant. So with a murmur and a sigh, off Cookie went. Cookie got another piece. It didn't take long, but Granddad complained that the shape was all wrong. Fortunately, each piece was small and light. As Granddad said, the next one didn't smell right. He said, be you. So again and again, Cookie brought more. Still, Granddad just dropped them on the floor. Suddenly, where was Cookie? Granddad did not know. Over to Cookie's house he thought he'd better go. Granddad wondered, what was going on? Was there a problem? What was taking so long? Cookie pointed to the space outside his door. There's none left. I can't bring you any more. He did not know where the problem had all gone, so Grandad explained what was going on. That's because you broke it into small pieces each time you did, the problem decreases. You managed to deal with each piece really fast, and so it didn't take long to get to the last. Now that all the work is done, Cookie can go and have some fun. And as we have come to the end of our rhyme, we will leave Cookie enjoying his time. What of Grandad? Well, he had a relaxing bath and used the broken pieces to mend his path. The end. I really like that story because it teaches us that sometimes when we have a big problem, it can feel really overwhelming and maybe it's scary or we get angry or might get sad or nervous. But if we take the problem and look for little pieces of it that we can focus on and solve a little bit at a time, eventually the problem will become smaller and we can handle it. I hope you like this story. See you soon, friends.